Welcome back. A 9-year-old in Florida has died from COVID-19, making her the state's youngest victim of the virus yet to lose their life. This is Kimora Lynham. Her family says she had no underlying health conditions. She was taken to the hospital when she got a fever, but was not tested for COVID-19, and then she was sent home. She later died after her heart failed. Her family has no idea how or where Kimmy contracted coronavirus. She is now the 5th child in Florida to die from the virus.
Well, the shocking death of a 13-year-old boy has his family fearing tonight that he might have died from COVID-19. CBS 2's Joy Benedict spoke with his heartbroken sister today.
It was a devastating discovery for a Claremont family after an 8th grader who showed symptoms of COVID-19 has died. And although it's not clear exactly what caused his death, the thought that a seemingly healthy 13-year-old could be the latest victim of the pandemic has many concerned. This video of Max Chang competing brings his family comfort today as they remember the 13-year-old who gave his family so much joy.
He had this dream of wanting to go to the Olympics.
Quarantined inside her home, Max's sister Charlotte spoke with us through Zoom about her younger brother who started feeling ill on July 4th.
Nausea, vomiting, chest pain. That list that pops up a little bit on that initial search, he had all of those symptoms.
His mother took him to get a drive-through COVID test on Thursday the 9th, and it came back negative. But last night, he died in his bedroom.
We went to go check up on him, like we normally do. He wasn't answering, so we found him passed out in his room.
Chang says her brother was isolating in his room for the last couple of weeks.
He was feeling a lot better this week. There was almost no more cough. The fever had gone down 3 days before he passed.
But of course, his death has many in this community fearing his test was wrong.
Somebody who is athletic, somebody who's on the swimming team, somebody who is so energetic and active, dies from it. It changes the conversation.
Nicole Weinstein is a family friend with a daughter in Max's class. She and some other moms started a GoFundMe page to help the Chang family. In LA County, only 7% of positive COVID cases involve children, which is another reason this child's death is making many parents rethink things.
I felt like the risk of them not having kind of a peer group and not having a socialization was bigger than the risk of the disease. But now I am feeling a little bit differently.
Because this community is not only dealing with the death of a young man with an unforgettable smile and bright future, but his family is left not only heartbroken, but without answers to help them grieve.
Symptoms matched, but then the test came out negative, so we were a little bit confused.
The Chang family tells me they had been very careful even before Max got sick, so they're not sure where he could have become infected. Right now, they are simply waiting for the results of his autopsy to determine exactly how he died and if he did in fact have COVID-19. Mother took him to get a drive-through COVID test on Thursday the 9th, and it came back negative. Mother took him to get a drive-through COVID test on Thursday the 9th, and it came back negative. Mother took him to get a drive-through COVID test on Thursday the 9th, and it came back negative, 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 and it came back negative.
She was taken to the hospital when she got a fever, but was not tested for COVID-19. Hospital when she got a fever, but was not tested for COVID-19, and then she was sent home. Taken to the hospital when she got a fever, but was not tested for COVID-19. Was not tested for COVID-19. Was not tested for COVID-19.